All right, I want to give you an overhead view of the offense that we've practiced. This is the read and react offense. It's a good 5-out motion offense. What I love about it is it's positionless. It doesn't matter what position you start at because you're not going to stay there. So every time down the court, you can basically run to a different position. Also, it helps you to know what to do in any situation, and it's simple, and it creates passing and spacing and movement. And again, it just creates chaos for the defense because you're moving around so much. So first off, I want you to notice that we've got 5 players spaced out. They are spaced out from one another, but also I don't want you to hug the 3-point line, because if you'll stay back from the 3-point line, you just make it that much harder for the defense to defend you. In this one, we've kind of got them set up in a man-to-man, but it's a lazy man-to-man. They don't want to guard you that far out because they don't think you're a threat. We're going to take advantage of that, and if we're a little bit further out from the 3-point line, that gives us clearer passing lanes, and also if you get the ball, you can step into your 3-point shot and not put your foot on the line. So let's walk through the rules of this read and react offense. Number 1, if you pass the ball, look at that, beautiful pass. If you pass the ball, what do? You run to the rim. Now I want you to notice something. When he ran to the rim, you run to the rim between yourself and the defender. Like, you want to be closer to the ball than the defender. Don't run to the rim around your defender. Run in front so that you are free for a pass. Hopefully you're open and you get a pass. But if not, here's what happens. Everybody fills the gaps, and you go to the empty space that the gap filler's left. Now what happens if we pass again? If we pass again, then whoever passed, run to the rim. So here's what we're learning. If you make a pass to the person beside you, run to the rim, then everybody fills the empty spaces. All right, what if the dude in the corner makes a pass? Oh, no, he's not going to make a pass. He's going to dribble at his teammate. Now, if your teammate dribbles at you, the first thing I want you to do is, if their player comes along with them, their defender comes along with them, I want you to go up and set a pick on them and then run to the rim. Now, I'm going to back up. If he comes at you, but his defender maybe doesn't come with him, then you don't have to set a pick. I just want you to run to the rim. So if somebody dribbles at you, run to the rim. That creates a break, it creates confusion, and hopefully you get a wide open layup. All right? Once you run to the rim, fill the empty spot. By the way, at any time, anybody who has an open shot is free to shoot. And when you shoot, whoever's running to the rim is already getting in position to rebound. As far as everybody else, what I like to say is the people who are far back, don't run to the rim, or don't crash the boards to rebound, because you want to be ready for transition defense. But if you're on the sides or you're closer to the basket, you run in and crash the boards for that empty rebound. What happens next? Let's say you don't pass to the person beside you. Let's say you throw a skip pass to somebody else. Well, you're a little bit too far to run to the rim and get a good pass for a layup. So here's what we're going to do. Back to you. If you throw a skip pass, then the 2 people beside are going to run to the rim. So now that guy's got 2 options, a lot of chaos, and then everybody fills the spaces. Now that may be a little bit chaotic. You're just going to have to look and find the empty spaces to fill. And remember, when you go back to the space, don't crowd that 3-point line. Get yourself some space, because it'll make passing a lot easier. And then I think I got one more thing to show you. If your defender wants to cheat because he knows you're passing up high, and your defender wants to come out and guard you super tight, way above the 3-point line, you may even say, if they put their foot past the 3-point line, then here's what I want you to do. Run to the rim. If you run to the rim, I want you to get an open shot. And then once you run to the rim, you fill the gaps. Okay, so you didn't get a shot that time, you pass it out. Fill the gaps, and look at this. Look at all of the movement we've done, and everybody's still in their spot. We never have to reset. So just a couple of things to remember. When in doubt, run to the rim. If you're confused on where to be after you run to the rim, just look around, find an empty spot, and run there, because that empty spot's going to be different every time. If somebody wants to guard you really high, run to the rim. If you pass the ball to somebody beside you, run to the rim. If somebody dribbles at you, set a pick on their guy and then run to the rim. This is going to help us get layups. It's going to help us move and space, and it's going to wear the defense out as well. So review it if you need to, but that's basically the whole offense.